Hello students, this is Mrs. Miller, and the purpose of this video is to show you how to read your data from the NWEA test. Now, you can look right up here and you see the subject that it's for. So this is your math NWEA scores, this is for reading, and this is for language usage. Down here is when you took the test. So this is fall of 2015, winter 2015, spring of 2016. So this would have been at the end of your 6th grade year. And then this right here is going to be the one that we just completed, so fall of 2016. Now, the blue score, the blue bar is your score, your RIT, where you scored. So you can compare your score for this time to your score from at the end of the year. Now, please don't be alarmed if your score went down just a little bit. That happens sometimes with young people's testing because you haven't been doing the same type of thing over the summer. So our goal is going to be to get that back up. The orange bar is the average score for people across school city of Hammond. So across just school city of Hammond, this is what the average score was. The yellow one is the norm grade level mean. So this is how people scored across the entire country. Now remember, this is just the average. This is the score right in the middle. So you can see if your score is above that or below that, just for comparison's sake. Okay? And based on your testing, this right here is your projected RIT. This is where you are expected to be by the end of the school year. So you can look to see for math how you scored. Remember, you're the solid blue, and then where you're expected to score. Right here, it gives an indication of the performance for each of the goals. So for number sense, this particular student scored high in the high range. For algebra and functions, the student was high average, so that's even higher. For probability, the student was high average. Computation, the student was high, and geometry and measurement, the student was high. So now the student could look, or you will be able to look and see how you scored with the reading. Remember, this one right here for fall 2016, this is the test that we just took here at the beginning of the school year, and you're the blue. And then this one is where you're expected to be at the end of the school year. And here it is for language as well. Now, the scores are also listed right here in this chart. Your score is the one that's in the bold. Now, they put this for the standard deviation error. So if you could have gotten a 220 or a 226 in this case for this one here. This is just plus or minus certain points. So for our purposes, let's just be aware that your score is the one that's right there in the middle. And this is how much you've grown, I believe. And this is how much you're expected to grow by the end of the year. And this is the projectile range. So, or I'm sorry, percentile range. So this student scored better than 75% of all other students in the same grade this year. So here's the fall 2016. This is the one we just did. Okay, and looking at this student's reading data, this student scored better than 83% of all other 7th graders here. So this helps us teachers know where the student falls, what the student knows, and what the student is ready to learn. Now, if you're in my homeroom, I have provided you with a cell phone template that says test 1, test 2, and test 3. And then on the side, it says either language, reading, or math. You have one that says each, but make sure that you have the correct one in front of you. And I would like for you to take a moment and fill in your first test score on the one that says language, then look at the one that says reading and fill in your reading score, and do the same thing for math. We're going to be displaying these in the classroom because we're required to show our data. So please make sure that you go ahead and fill that in, and you can color it, and we'll go from there. Thank you so much.